Hey everyone, it's Johnny, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel, and today we have a Scentsy haul. Oh my goodness, I finally have a haul. It's been like 10 years since I've done one of these videos. I don't know, what happens is either I get like a customer order and then I have to get it off to the customer, or I just, have been doing other things and I'm like, oh, haul video. I'd rather just do videos separately on like, here's the warmer and here's how it works and all that. But in this case, we're gonna do a haul video. So here we go. This is actually a combination. I did get a couple bars for myself to try from the summer collection, from Lion King, finally from the Mother's Day collection. I know I'm late to that party, but I wanted to go through these while I have them and give you my first thoughts on them and sniff through them with you. And there is a warmer in here that is for a customer, but we are going to carefully take a look at it together because I've never seen it in person. And I also generally like to take a quick look at all of the different hard goods and soft, any products that come in for customers, just to double check that there's no broken bulbs or damage to the units before they're given to the customers. It's an extra little step. You don't have to do it, but I find that it just makes it a lot easier that way. If there is an issue, I can catch it before it goes out, rather than someone being really excited to get their order and then 10 minutes later, 30 minutes later, half a day later going, oh my goodness, something's wrong with it. Like, I'd rather try and preemptively just double check if I can. So let's go through what's in here together. We have a bar of pink rhubarb sugar. This is just from our new releases. It's actually one of my favorites. It's like the pink rhubarb version of Be Fabulous, and I adore it. It has a slight sort of candy-esque leaning towards the scent sugar sort of vibes, but a little brighter and fresher. This bar is for me. A good chunk of the bars in here are for me because I wanted to finally sample them. But this is in my club. I love it. It's going to stay there. I've been slowly whittling down my Scentsy club. This is not going to leave it, though. It is a great bar. Fantastic. It's one of my favorite of the new releases. All right, let's take a look at some of, it looks like summer collection. All the bars look like they're at the top right now. So let's just figure out what we got here. We have 2 bars of Luna. This is for a customer. Great scent. Love, love, love this scent. I don't personally think you can go wrong with this scent. Most people really enjoy it or don't find it very offensive at the very least. I have yet to find anyone who absolutely loathes Luna. It's one of my favorites. I know some people are like Camp Jammy Time or Camp Luna. I am definitely more Camp Luna by a long shot, but I appreciate both. Anyways, let's talk about summer collection scents. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. Ha. 4 of them. So there were only 4 bars in our summer collection. But let's kind of go through them. We'll smell them together, talk about the scents. First one is Cucumber and Cactus Water. This is crisp cucumber wades into refreshing cactus water and sea salt. Green wax. Oh, this is nice. This is not what I was expecting at all. I think I was expecting this to be far more cucumber. And while there is cucumber in it, you do get that sea salt note. And you do get like that cactus water. It's almost like coconut water, but cactus vibes. It's like if you took some aspects of sea salt and avocado, like the saltiness of that and freshness. You took the, out of prickly pear and agave, you dropped the sweetness, but you took like that prickly, like cactusy sort of green quality. And then you took like a fresh, dewy cucumber note. That's what you have here. This is fantastic. Oh my goodness. Well, I have to close at a party soon. I know what I might grab for me before I close out that party. Oh man, that is fantastic. It is fresh. It is clean. Ooh, I think we have this in the laundry, like a limited time laundry edition. I may have to pick it up, just like one of the sets of it. I love the blend on this. Like, it's not a typical cucumbery sort of smell. A lot of times, like aloe water cucumber, sunburst bamboo, scents that have cucumber in them tend to be very cucumber heavy. This one is like cucumber is a background note. Like you get more of that sea saltiness. If you like By the Sea, it's a similar sort of sea saltiness that you get out of this scent. Yeah, it's like if you almost, it's like kind of like if you mixed a little bit of By the Sea with sea salt and avocado and maybe a hint of prickly pear from Prickly Pear and Agave. Oh, this is so fresh and clean, and I love it. All right, well, this is probably going to go in my club. Like that one. Very good job, Scentsy. All right, next we have Feeling Punchy. This is bright tangerine and pink lemon with a sweet splash of fruit punch. A lot of scents lately, Scentsy has been using pink lemon, and I'm not mad about it. It's a more muted lemon scent. And it works. Like, it's not quite as, like, punchy. It's a little milder and a little sweeter, in my opinion. Oh, this is definitely, like, a citrusy, fruity person's dream. I don't know how I personally feel about this scent. It kind of reminds me of... It has, like, a weird bubblegum note to it. Like, at first I smelled it, and I was like... Ooh, orange, like I get the tangerine. I kind of get the lemony tangerine mix. I don't know. I'm cold. I'm getting like a mix of like lemon, orange, and bazooka bubblegum. And I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if it's like the fruit punch or it's the combination of the scents. There's almost an effervescence to this a little bit that I don't mind. It is fruity. I think there you do get the fruit punch note, but there's like, I don't know, there's something off throwing to me. It kind of gives me a little bit of like that bazooka gum. Or like almost like a hint of like a Play-Doh. And I don't know what's causing that. I don't know if it's the pink lemon or it's like the combination of the fruit punch. It's very strange. I mean, I've heard great things and like fruity lovers have been really like happy about the scent. I get bubblegum out of this. It's not like pink bubblegum, like minty pink bubblegum, but I do get like orange lemon bazooka. It's kind of weird. I swear I don't have COVID nose. I didn't lose my sense of smell during that whole vibe. I actually could smell really well, albeit I was congested half the time, but when I was not congested, I was smelling just fine. All right, so I'm not a big fan of Feeling Punchy, but you might love it, and more power to you. Next is Peachy and Palm Trees. Sweet peach and mango add a tangy twist to smooth coconut milk. Pink wax. I'm not a big peach person, so this could be a disaster. Or smack myself with the clamshell. That's a good idea, too. Okay, I don't hate it. Now, I do get a lot of peach, but I do get a chunk of mango in there. Just a chunk, though. I think that the blend of peach and mango alongside coconut milk, which is like the creamy, like vanilla sort of modifier, if you will, helps balance out my distaste for peach scent in this. It gives me a little bit of a nod towards apricot vanilla without being apricot or vanilla ice cream at all. Like, it's more coconut milk based, so it's the creamy richness. And I do get mango in there. I think my concern with this is because fruity scents, they teeter out quicker than, let's say, a woodsy undertone scent. My concern with this is, as it warms, will the mango notes to this fizzle out and leave me just with like a sickening peachy scent, which if you love peach is not a problem, but if for someone like me who is not a peach fanatic, especially in home fragrance, that can be a problem. So I don't know. I'm not like rushing to put this in my club by any means, but I don't hate it either. I actually like this more surprisingly than Feeling Punchy, which is, I would have thought the other way around, but we'll see how this warms, so I'll let you know. On cold, I don't hate it, but I'm not like I said, I'm not like married to the scent. And the last one in the collection is Kukui and Coconut. This is Tropical Coconut and Kukui Nut. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. On a bed of soft jasmine. Oh, this sounds like I'm gonna love it, but I don't want to be disappointed. And I am not disappointed whatsoever. Oh my gosh, this is going in my club. Oh, this reminds me of something. This reminds me of like a scent memory. A really good scent memory. I can't tell you what it is yet. Oh, I'm obsessed. You get the coconut. You do get a nutty quality to this. It's not like peanuts or almonds or anything like that. It is like the kukui nut, whatever that is supposed to smell like. It's almost like a little bit of an earthy, adjacent to coconut, like it enhances the coconut scent. And you do get a little bit of that jasmine floral. It's not a strong jasmine, so if you just want straight up jasmine flowers, this is not your scent. But this is almost, this is a very cozy scent. It gives me like the summery tropical version of like Cozy Cardigan, weirdly. Like I want to curl up, but in a cabana, but also with like a cotton waffle weave throw, but in a swimsuit, but with a like pina colada in my hand. Oh my god, this is so good. I adore this scent. I think, well, we have a winner. This is my favorite, and it's not just because this is like a bluish purple indigo color. So, out of the four, just on first sniffs alone, I would say far and above, Kukui and Coconut is like my ride or die of the four. Followed not far after by Cucumber and Cactus Water. Definitely recommend trying those. If you're a peach fanatic, third on my list would be Peachy and Palm Trees. Again, we'll see how this performs. I may end up, you know, eating my words later, but right now I don't actually mind it. And this is actually my least favorite of the four, but it's, again, it's not like, oh my gosh, abhorrent, I never want to smell it. It's just, of the four, this is not my favorite. All right. Now, the summer collection, it looks like it still is, for the most part, in stock, if not completely in stock, which is a great thing. I may go back and grab a couple more bars of some of these just to have on hand. I know some of them come in pods and in like body care products. That Kukui and Coconut might be really delicious in a hand cream or Scentsy soak. I see that those are available. I might pick those up to try. And the Cucumber and Cactus Water comes in a laundry bundle. That definitely sounds like a great option. Or in fragrance flower even. So, awesome choices there. Definitely think that the scent array is nice, and they do feel summery. They do evoke summer quite well. All right, let's go over to Mother's Day really quick. I know Mother's Day has technically passed, but I finally grabbed the 2 bars as I drop them into the box. It's going to be a long haul video because I describe all the scents. So there were 2 scents in the Mother's Day collection. There was Sparkling Magnolia and Whipped Vanilla Lavender. So we're going to go through both of them. I grabbed a bar. I've heard from people on both, but I want to smell them myself. So the first one, Sparkling Magnolia, is a bouquet of violet and magnolia petals brightened by a spritz of sparkling citrus. So, ooh, ooh, maybe I should like breathe before I just sniff and like inhale the world of scent. Okay, I do get the sparkling citrus. I do get the florals. Violets tend to be more of like a powdery floral. This isn't that powdery, surprisingly, which I'm very happy about. Magnolia I can get in here. This is a beautiful, like almost sparkling floral scent. Now, I have heard from some people that this is a soft performer. It is not a like scent monster or a powerhouse, but I've also heard conflicting stories from people who do smell it and love the scent that they can't get enough of it. So your mileage may vary. My mileage is gonna clearly vary. On cold, I absolutely adore this scent. It gives me, how can I like relate it to bars that we have? If you took half a cube of lemon sorbet and mixed it with a cube of our old scent Spring Has Sprung, you'd get something very similar. Like it's that, I mean, and then you might need to get something with more of like a Magnolia note in here, but it's definitely more on the fresher floral side, and I think the sparkling citrus that's spritzed in here really helps bring it more on the fresh floral rather than on like a powdery or a soapy floral. It is dewy, so you get that. There's a little bit of that aquatic sort of vibe to it. I think it's a beautiful scent. I'm actually really curious now to see how it's going to perform for me. Because I've had a couple scents like that are just softer performers that I adore. And sometimes, like, I usually love my scents to knock me in the face and just be like, hello, nurse. But, that's Animaniacs for you. But on that note, sometimes I just want a soft, subtle scent. Or sometimes in the evening, like, I don't want to be bombarded by, like, scents. I want something softer, more subtle. So, I don't know. We'll see how this performs. But at least scent profile, do enjoy this a lot. All right. Next, we have Whipped Vanilla Lavender. This is sweet coconut milk and whipped vanilla soothed by English lavender. Okay, so this is going to be, like, vanilla and whipped, you know, coconut creaminess with lavender rather than lavender with that. This is straight up like those lavender, like fancy lavender bar soaps that you get. It's like creamy and definitely English lavender. If you've smelled like those sachets that they give you to put in your closet with like the dried lavender and everything that are kind of strong, but not necessarily super medicinal, but not super floral, like just right in the middle. That's basically what this is. It is very lavender, at least on cold. I do get a bit of the vanilla. I'm not necessarily sure I pick up coconut milk. I think that's more of a, like an emulsient, so it's making the scent creamier and more rich and mellowed rather than just being a sort of herbaceous floral lavender scent. Because the lavender part of this is very strong. If you think of like our scent French lavender, which tends, in my opinion, whoop, as I throw the bar at myself, it's like number 2, smack the bar, throw the bar. If you smelled our French lavender scent, it's more of a soft, subtle, quiet lavender, I like to say. It's not really a scent monster, in my opinion. It's more of like a soft, subtle background, like sillage that's happening. This is the opposite of that. This is definitely, you're gonna smell lavender. This is more akin to that lavender potpourri, like I said earlier, the sachets that you get that are just like straight up, you smell that lavender. And it's good. So if you enjoy lavender, how many times can I say the word lavender in this little description? You're gonna really enjoy this. If you're not a big fan of that particular floral, you may be a little bit disappointed because it's not more vanilla or coconut even heavy. Those are, again, just to kind of balance out the strength of the floral. All right, have I talked enough about the Mother's Day collection? Let's move on. So we also had a Lion King collection relaunch, well, launch/relaunch. Let me grab it really quick. The relaunch was Circle of Life and Simba Scentsy Buddy. I love this scent. This reminds me of the True Blue Spa from Bath and Body Works, if anyone remembers that. the True Blue Spa, like lay it on thick body butter, shea butter, whatever the heck it's called. Blue bottle. I don't think I have one right near me anywhere. Love it. Great scent. That's basically what this smells like. It's like vanilla and sandalwood and yum. And like, I get body care out of this. I remember the first time I smelled it, that was the first thing I thought of. Like, it wasn't even like, I wonder what the scent notes are. I was like, oh my gosh, it's True Blue Spa, but in Scentsy bar form. Convince me otherwise. I love this scent. It's a great performer. It lasts forever, which is surprising because some of our Disney scents either like are strong and then disappear or are very light. This one is a great solid performer and it lasts like days, like even a cube or two. Like, I've never had issues with this performance. Great scent. It's in my club. Glad it's come back. So if you didn't get a chance to add it to your club or try it, now is your chance. I highly recommend it. If you like that woodsy vanilla sort of scent, the scent notes officially are, as the sun rises on a new day, golden amber drifts over sandalwood and a hint of vanilla mirrors the delicate balance of life. Yeah, it's a sandalwood-based scent with hints of lavender, gosh, not lavender, Johnny, vanilla and amber. We've moved on from that bar. All right, and then we do have a Timon and Pumbaa Scentsy Buddy and Mini Buddy clip. And they released this new scent called In the Jungle. This is find yourself in a tropical oasis lush with emerald palm leaves, dewy bamboo, and exotic blooms that strike a perfect harmony. I've never smelled this. Let's find out what it smells like. I'm sorry, what'd you call this? Tropical oasis. Well, it's definitely tropical. It's lush. Yeah, lush is a good word. Emerald palm leaves. Very, very much palm leaf. Like the green palm leaf itself. Dewy bamboo. Yeah, I guess I do get bamboo out of this, huh? I guess I don't know if I put palms and bamboo together as like, there's like something disconnect there for me. I say this as I'm in like Southern California and people have bamboo and palm trees everywhere, like, which I don't think either one are native to California anyway, but okay, and exotic blooms. So some sort of exotic floral that we don't know. Honestly, not gonna lie, this kind of smells like when you're at a gas station filling your car with, if you want to call it petrol or gasoline, whatever. I get gasoline vibes from it. And I'm not mad about that because, you know like how, okay, maybe this is just me, but you know how like maybe when we were all growing up and we had to use that god-awful rubber cement in like first or second grade art class and the teacher was always forever like, don't inhale it. But then like, what do you do as a kid? I mean, some of us ate Elmer's glue. I did not. But, you know, like when you're working with it, you're like, wow, it's a pungent scent, but I kind of weirdly like this smell. I kind of get gasoline vibes from it, or like that same sort of like, it's not, don't get me wrong. You get the bamboo and you get palm and whatever this florally bloom nonsense is that they don't describe. But I do get like an overtone of gasoline. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like there's like a citrusy zestiness to the blooms that they picked, or how it combines with kind of like the punchiness of the bamboo or the palm leaf that they picked to use for this formula. But it's there. It's like, oh yeah. Whew. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see how this worms because I'm very perplexed as to why I'm getting like, I just went to the gas station today vibes, you know? Like, it is dewy and fresh. That's not wrong. I don't know if it's maybe, I want to say it's like the palm bamboo combo, but again, exotic blooms doesn't tell me what type of florals they're using. And so it could very well be that part of it that's throwing it all off. It's not a bad scent. I'm just very confused. I have more questions than answers. So I'm gonna have to worm this and let you guys know in one of my fragrance feedbacks. Probably not the next one coming up, but a future one. What on earth is going on here? Another bar of that for a customer. I do have for a customer, a bubble iridescent. I will check this. I already did a video on this with all the color bulbs. Feel free to check it out on my channel. I'm not gonna open this on camera right now because I will just double check and make sure it works or has all the parts later. Then we have a bunch of scent packs. These are fantastic. They're great. If you don't use our Scentsy Buddies, you can also use these in closets, in drawers. They're really great. There's several different other ways that you can utilize these creatively. Put them in duffel bags, your gym bag to freshen it up a little. Like there's all sorts of places these can go beyond just like stick it in the back of your Scentsy Buddy and call it a day. So look into ways that you could creatively use a waxless, messless fragrance release system and consider some of these for those options. Like the sock drawer, your underwear drawer, or like I said earlier, gym bag. Right? Works really well. Or a suitcase. So when you arrive at your destination, everything smells nice and fresh and clean and whatever scent you pick. Great option there. All right. And then the last thing I want to show you guys is a warmer that I haven't seen. This is a customer order, but I do want to take a look at it with you guys because I have never seen it up close. This is the Carolina Coast warmer. This is a 40 watt Edison warmer. Very beautiful. I believe it's $60 US currently. And it is a quite large warmer, so we're gonna take a look at it together and see and make sure that this came together all nicely, but what it looks like. So it comes with a clear dish, 4 cubes. That simply means that you don't want to put more than 4 cubes in unless you'd like a waxident to happen. And this is definitely packed super nicely. All right, so this is very well packed. I might need to grab scissors for this. I didn't think about this. Look at me, poor planning, always. Okay, well, problems and solution. Hold that thought. Ugh. See, I want to make sure that everything in here is nice and put together. But I also want to make sure that it is not damaged. So, we're going to go in nice and carefully here. There we go. So yes, I just want to make sure this is not damaged. Oh man, they really wrapped this well. That's a good thing. Okay, come on. Ha! Beautiful. Okay. So we're gonna carefully move it from our foam. There's a lot of styrofoam if you get this 40 watt bulb, which is a good thing. It's a little bit of a larger warmer, so it's nice to have that extra protection. And look at that. It is a stunning blue with that basket weave around it. It is a lighter basket weave than I expected. Not a bad thing. All right. So let me put this here carefully. We'll test out our light bulb to make sure it works. The only thing that I recommend if you are buying a warmer, especially for the first time and you have never bought a warmer with us before, I do recommend having at least one spare bulb added to your order, if not a couple. Not because our warmers often arrive damaged or anything, but it is nice to have a spare in the event that your bulb burns out and then you want to still warm wax while you're waiting for your extras to arrive. Okay, so we have our warmer, our dish on nice and carefully. Let me go ahead and plug this in. I'm trying to do this carefully so I don't make a mess of all the wrapping. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so let me turn off the ring light so you can kind of get a better idea of the glow. There. So while it is a 40-watt bulb, because of the wrapping and how it looks, you actually do get more of a diffuse glow. It's not like a super strong, overly bright glow, which is kind of nice, honestly. And it actually warms up the glow of the finish around it, the basket weave. So, because when it's off, you kind of look again, and it's kind of like a very dim or faint, what is this called? Light color. And fortunately with this, it's gonna be nice and more of a golden hue once you have the warmer on. Okay, so that's this warmer. It is gorgeous. I actually like it a lot more than I thought I would. Again, something that I find that happens with a lot of our warmers and our marketing material is that, yes, they do showcase the warmers, but oftentimes they kind of don't do the warmers quite the justice that they deserve at times. So it is, like I said, it is very nice to be able to see some of them in person, because you might be pleasantly surprised by ones that you might otherwise have overlooked. Anyways, I'm going to repackage this nice and carefully for my customer so it gets it to them safely, but I wanted to share that with you and double check that it worked out. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. It is always a pleasure to have new subscribers on here, and who knows what kind of crazy shenanigans I'll be up to in the future. If you are a returning viewer, thank you as always for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you guys in our next video. Take care, guys.